Room 217 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. I hope that you were enjoying this cool, brisk day today, but thank goodness the sun is finally shining. I was beginning to wonder if the sun had just kind of, vanished from our lives and we were just going to have rain forever, but am I thankful to see the sun, and I'm sure that you feel the same way. We have a pretty laid-back week this week. We've had a busy week last week testing with the COGAT, and thankfully we're all finished with that. And so this week, it's a little bit laid back. There were quite a few really good Mr. Todds in our classroom this week and around our school. So be sure to tune into the end of this broadcast and you will get to see all of the pictures from Mr. Todds all this week. If you had a little Mr. Todd at your house this week and you didn't send a picture, be sure to send that to us so that I can include it in next week's episode of Room 217 News. I did want to give you a little preview into what's to come in a couple of weeks. So the first week of March, the 1st through the 5th, we are going to be celebrating Read Across America Week. And Read Across America Week is where we celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. The famous Dr. Seuss, who has written countless children's books that are near and dear to probably most adults' hearts. So we are going to be celebrating that the first week of March. That's the week that it's celebrated every year. And so we are celebrating with some fun theme days. So on Monday, we are honoring the great text Fox in Socks. And we are going to wear silly socks that day. So on Monday, March 1st, make sure to wear silly socks to school. On Tuesday, March 2nd, we are just celebrating everything Dr. Seuss. That is Dr. Seuss's actual birthday, and so we are going to dress as our favorite Dr. Seuss character. So be creative, be fun with it, both in person and online. Dress as your favorite Dr. Seuss character on Tuesday, March 2nd. On Wednesday, March 3rd, everyone will be online, but we are going to celebrate the book Cat in the Hat, and we are going to wear fun hats online that day. And then finally, on Thursday, March 4th, we are going to celebrate the book My Many Colored Days, and we are going to wear as many colors as we can. So pull out all those crazy colors in your closet, and don't be afraid to mix and match and get a little bit crazy with your color combination that day as we celebrate My Many Colored Days. And then on Friday, March 5th, it's actually a teacher workday and the end of the third 9 weeks grading period. So all unfinished work online must be completed by Thursday, March 4th in order for me to have time to change it in PowerSchool before the final report cards come out. So if you're missing anything, I sent home a missing assignments sheet in the progress report. If you are still haven't completed those assignments, please do so that you can get that grade changed on the report card. Grades will change from just incompletes to 50s, so it would significantly lower your child's grade if there's missing assignments present. I'm going to be working this week on collecting some new missing assignments that maybe were not on the progress report sheet for you so that you'll know kind of what's missing and what I see. As always, if I miss something and I accidentally tell you the wrong thing, please, please, please reach out to me and be like, hey, look, we don't see this on our end, and then I'll be glad to look into it, and chances are I made a mistake, and I'm going to go back and fix it for you. So be on the lookout for missing assignment lists coming soon to you, to your Dojo accounts. And then, as I said, if you look through something and you find the assignment that I missed, I'll be glad to go back and change it for you, no problem. So we are working diligently on a plan to return back to school in Plan A. You will receive more information as soon as we have a final plan completed. So just hang tight. As soon as we have a final plan, you're going to get that information as well. Let's head over to our Superhero of the Week wheel and see who this week's Superhero of the Week is. Congratulations to the car, and the car is Parker. Parker has done a fantastic job online and in person, putting his best foot forward and always coming to school ready to learn and always ready to learn online as well. I'm super proud of Parker, and he's very deserving to be this week's Superhero of the Week. Up next is Curriculum Corner, everything that we're going to learn this week. Welcome to Curriculum Corner, where we cover all the materials and all the standards that will be covered in our classroom this week. In math, we're going to be working on area and perimeter. Miss Jones is taking over math this week, and she will be discussing both area and perimeter and how we know when to solve for each. So we're going to be working on them combined and having to decipher, do we solve area, do we solve perimeter? Miss Jones is also taking reading this week as well, and she will be teaching us text structures. So we will be discussing sequencing, description, and problem and solution, and we'll be working on filling in graphic organizers to better understand the text and its structure. In writing, we're going to be working on drafting our nonfiction animal stories that we've been researching this past week. And then finally, in social studies, we're going to be answering the question once more, what are physical, human, and cultural characteristics of a community? If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. And if you have any fun pictures from the week at home that you would like to share with me so that I can include them in this news broadcast, be sure to send them to me during the week, and I'll be glad to include them. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of Room 217 News.